Okay, this is the part-time preppers here once again. Today what we're going to do is me and the hand model recently got our concealed carry permits renewed. Actually, I got mine renewed. She got hers, her first one, and that'll be up to her whether she wants to conceal carry. But at least she'll have her license. And what I'm going to do is just go over how to get your license in this Keystone State. And all you got to do is go to your local website of your courthouse. Look up the Sheriff's Department, and once you hit the appropriate links, you'll see the application. You can just download it, get it at home. I mean, obviously you could just go to the courthouse, but that would be an extra step to pick up a license. Most of them have them there. But I'll just go over it real quick. I'm not going to make this a real long video. As you can see, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, County of, you put your county in, you check whether it's a renewal or not. And it's just basic information. Last name, first name, driver's license, state of birth, place of birth. Social Security number is optional. Then you put down, I'll scroll down what your occupation is. All you got to do is put down 2 references that aren't family members. I mean, in my case, I just put a good friend and a neighbor and their phone numbers. It's basically just a one-page application, and then you have some questions you have to answer here. Basically, you know, are you a felon? The one here, I'm trying to find it, let's see, number, if you're dishonorably discharged, they ask you if you have a license in another state. Oh, here, right here, number E, I guess, not a number. Have you ever been involuntarily committed to a hospital care facility for a mental health condition or other treatment? Basically, just because I know a person that was committed, they had some problems, some depression, and a loved one had passed away. The only thing I could say about that is if you're ever in that situation, obviously if you have severe mental illnesses, you shouldn't have a license to carry a weapon or a gun. But if you do have the, you know, down on your luck, depression, someone passed away, if you ever find yourself in an emergency room and they're about to commit you to a hospital or psychiatric facility, just tell them you would like to sign in voluntarily and you won't fall under this category. In Pennsylvania, it would be a 302 would be involuntarily committed, and a 201 means you signed yourself in, and then you wouldn't have to check yes if you're a voluntary patient under number E there. So just a little heads up on that, because once you are involuntary, or 302 they call it in Pennsylvania, you can neither buy a firearm or have a license. You give up that right to carry a firearm. So just a little heads up on that one. And basically sign and date the application, date it the day you go. I would wait. And then here they have a list of violations. If you have committed one, then you won't be getting a carry license. It's not on this page, but there's a page that just tells you the costs and the hours of the your local courthouse, sheriff's department. And it is $20, at least in my county. I'm assuming it's $20 then all over the state, which is really for a 5-year license. I can't think of any license you could get cheaper for $20 that lasts 5 years. Even a dog license, I believe, is $5 or $10 a year in Pennsylvania. My wife, the great hand model, takes care of that normally for the dog. But so as far as cost, you can't go wrong. So basically it's fill out the application and just go down to your local courthouse. It's, in my case, it's inside the courthouse, to your sheriff's department. Now, the only thing I would recommend is my hours in my county are like, I'm pretty sure it's like 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. And I do recommend you get there early because it takes about 15 minutes to actually process it, but you have to sign in, and there could be other people waiting. And in our case, we did go, and there was only one person ahead of us, but then, unfortunately, there's only one person there, one sheriff deputy processing these, and he took his lunch. So it took us, we got there at 11:30, I want to say, and after he did the person in front of us and went to lunch, it was about an hour and a half process, which wasn't too bad to have to sit around. But there was about 6 or 7 people ahead of us, or I'm sorry, behind us after we signed in. So it could get crowded. So I would not go at like 2 p.m. to get your license because you may get shut out. So I hope this was helpful if you live in Pennsylvania, or interesting if you do not live in Pennsylvania. We are kind of landlocked. Most of the states around us does not recognize the Keystone State's license to carry. I believe West Virginia may. I have to look that up. I'm not sure, but I know all Jersey and New York and Maryland, Ohio do not recognize Pennsylvania's license to carry a firearm. One more thing I'd like to add is I feel, from going on YouTube and watching videos, I think we're quite lucky here in the Keystone State regarding carry licenses, obviously for just the price that's involved. And I believe, obviously, unless you're a criminal, if you have a clean record, I feel you have the right to carry, or we feel it. So we just need to be vigilant to support our local sheriffs, make sure they're an independent agency, and, to elect people that feel the same way, so we don't lose these rights. As in other states, it's either gotten almost impossible to get a carry license or extremely expensive. And I guess that's about all I have to add today. Take care. I hope you found this interesting. And until the next time, be good. Time Prepper's back at you. We're on the way to get our permits on this snowy day in the Keystone State. And we'll see how long the process takes. And we'll let you know. Okay, over and out.